Hello again and welcome back. In this video I will just show the latest machine I have for my tiny workshop, and that is a compressor, a very small compressor. It has only a 6-liter tank, but that's more than enough for me, because I will only use it to occasionally pump some tires, and mostly to 99% just to blow air to clean stuff I make. I never had a compressor before, and what I have used was compressed air, bottled compressed air, which by the way should not be used on any camera, because I think you risk the life of your camera if you do it. So I don't care. You do as you like. I would never use it, because there might be some condensation coming out of the bottle, and that will basically destroy your camera or printer or computer. So I would never use this for anything other than cleaning the stuff I make on my machines. But anyway, this is a very small compressor, but it has a dual compressor and a single motor, and the motor is spinning at quite low RPM, which is very good for small compressors used in small spaces, because the generated noise will be considerably less. And this one is actually extremely quiet, which I will show you in a minute, as soon as I am ready to start it. By the way, the canned air I used for blowing before is replaced by a refillable bottle also. Can. This can hold up to 6 bar pressure, and it's just filled when it's empty. It's just filled here with the compressor, and it works quite well for small stuff. I can blow. I can use it here indoors where I work with other stuff, and it is much better than the single-use cans, which just empty too fast and have to throw away and buy a new one. They are quite expensive, and even though this is not very cheap, it's refillable, so it's a once in a lifetime cost, as long as the can is intact and usable. The compressor comes, of course, with a user manual, and as you can see, here is the data. It's 1400 RPM on the motor, and it is quite weak, 0.55 kilowatt motor, so it's not very powerful, but it's powerful enough to run this and to fill the 6-liter tanks quite fast, up to 8 bar, and that's good enough. But the main reason why I chose this one was the noise level, which is supposed to be very low, and also the size, because as you can see it's really very small. It's 33 centimeter by 36 and 40 centimeter is the total height, but when you measure 40 it's up to here, so it's really very small, and it will fit perfectly into that small space where I will keep it. And I will place it there and start it up so you can hear what I mean by quiet. So the compressor is now where I will keep it, at least most of the time, unless I have to pump some tires outdoors. In that case I will move it out. I also connected a blower, which is not part of the package, but it's cheap and it is necessary to use it. So as you can see, the pressure is now on 0. I emptied the tank before. Just to show you how long it takes to the maximum. To start it, you have to pull this red button up, and that's the on-off switch. That is also the pressure switch, so if you push it in, it will stop, and inside this black box there is a valve which automatically starts when the pressure is too low and stops when it reaches the maximum. So I will start it now. As you can see, this noise is I find it quite comfortable, and it's not a problem to speak in the room. It is much more quiet than any of the machines I have here. So the microphone is now about at the same level, same height as I would be when I'm working at my machines. And from 0 to the maximum it takes about 1 minute or maybe a little bit more, but it's not a problem. Normally it's done once a day, and then that's it. When it stops, it will be loud stop, and that's it's a bit scary. It was a bit scary the first time, but you get used to it. That's it. It stopped, so now it's ready to be used. The pressure out is regulated here, and that's I set it to 2 bar, and well, that's about 40 psi, and that's enough for blowing. Of course, it's not enough to run any machines, but for blowing air, that's enough. And if I now switch it off, I can use it for quite a while before the tank will go down to 0. But as you can see, when you start using it, it will reduce, of course, the tank pressure. And when it comes to, I don't know, 5.5 bar, then it will start again, and it will go up to 8 bar and keep that pressure. And that's it. It's on 8 bar now, or actually it's 8.5 or 9 maybe also. 10 bar is the maximum it should have. It should not have more than that. No, it stops actually at, I didn't see it clear enough. The stop is at 7.5 bar. So that's, but that can be changed inside this black box. If I want to have a higher pressure, I can open it and adjust it to the maximum of 10 bar. It should not be used at higher pressure. So that's good enough for me. Okay, that's it. Oh, by the way, Biltema is a brand sold in the Nordic countries only. So this video is mainly intended for showing something and for the viewers in the Nordic countries where you can buy this one. Otherwise, I would definitely buy something else. And if I would buy something, it would definitely be a model which is as quiet as this one, because I think compressor noise is really annoying, because it can start anytime, and that's not always very convenient. So I do like quiet machines, and I think it's worth spending a little bit extra on getting the most quiet you can find. So that is at least my opinion. Thank you very much, and goodbye.